Here are 7 everyday items that might give you cancer and why we should all listen to the research. Skincare product. Imagine a woman applying her favorite lotion, unaware that it contains potentially harmful chemicals. The skincare market is a $180 billion industry, but many products contain endocrine-disrupting chemicals that can interfere with the hormonal system and cause cancers like breast, prostate, ovarian, and endometrial cancer. According to Dr. Lorenzo Cohen, director of the Integrative Medicine Program at Anderson, skincare and body care products that contain so-called endocrine-disrupting chemicals, or EDCs, can interfere with the hormonal system and cause a cascade of unwanted pathological changes in the body. Dr. Cohen shares, endocrine-disrupting chemicals like phthalates and parabens are in most personal care products, and what comes in contact with your skin absorbs into your circulatory system, potentially affecting your hormone and immune system. In a study conducted in 2008, which assessed more than 27,000 skincare products and their components, it was discovered that widely used skin, body, and hair care products contained carcinogenic toxins like 1,4-dioxane. Although 1,4-dioxane is not listed in most skincare products, experts recommend keeping an eye out for these cancer-causing chemicals: polyethylene glycol, PEG, polyoxyethylene. Sugar. Love it or hate it, sugar can be found in most of our daily meals and beverages. Despite our bodies needing glucose for everyday energy and storage, excess amounts of blood glucose can lead to various health complications, such as diabetes, kidney failure, stroke, and cancer. The American Heart Association recommends a daily sugar intake of 6 to 8 teaspoons. The overconsumption of processed sugar such as cookies, donuts, candies, and even fizzy drinks can increase your risk of obesity to unimaginable bounds. Consuming too much sugar is like pouring gasoline on a fire. It fuels the growth of cancer cells. Research continues to link obesity to the increased risk of cancer development and cancer mortality. According to a paper published in 2023, about 4 to 8% of all cancers are attributed to obesity. The study quotes, "Obesity is a risk factor for several major cancers, including postmenopausal breast, colorectal, endometrial, kidney, esophageal, pancreatic, liver, and gallbladder cancer. Excess body fat results in an approximately 17% increased risk of cancer-specific mortality." The relationship between obesity and the risk associated with the development of cancer and its recurrence is not fully understood and involves altered fatty acid metabolism, extracellular matrix remodeling, the secretion of adipones and anabolic and sex hormones, immune dysregulation, and chronic inflammation. Mattresses. Having a good night's sleep apparently comes with its cost too. Mattresses are yet another everyday item that might give you cancer due to their ability to emit potentially harmful chemicals. The memory foam type of mattresses may feel good on the spine and can have detrimental effects on the body. For the foam to remain its sturdy shape, it may require small amounts of industrial chemicals. Studies show that polyurethane foam in mattresses can emit dangerous chemicals known as volatile organic compounds, or VULCs for short. Chronic exposure to these volatile organic compounds can lead to various health complications, ranging from chronic respiratory tract irritation to cancer. Cigarettes. Considered cool in certain cultures and parts of the world, the evidence-based research continues to explore and reveal the dangers of first-hand and second-hand smoking. This everyday item has been long linked to the development of various lung cancers. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the poison found in cigarette smoke weakens the immune system, while the tobacco itself can damage cellular DNA and cause uncontrolled growth and spread of dysfunctional cells. Along with lung cancer, smoking can cause bladder, cervical, colon, kidney, liver, and pancreas cancers as well. What about passive and second-hand smokers who are simply exposed to tobacco instead of inhaling it? The truth is, non-smokers who inhale tobacco smoke have a 20 to 30% increased risk of developing lung cancer. That is why it's essential to reduce any and all exposure to tobacco smoke, whether active or passive. grilled meat and processed meat. If your favorite pastime at home happens to be a daily barbecue, you might want to consider grilling less. Studies have shown that grilling meat at high temperatures and the burning of fat in meat can produce carcinogenic chemicals known as heterocyclic amines and polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbon. These tiny chemicals can damage cell DNA and cause pathological pathways, ultimately leading to the development of cancer. Dr. Catherine Carpenter, a professor of clinical nutrition at UCLA, shares insight on grill-based cooking. It's not so much a one-time experience, such as an occasion where you kept your meat on the grill too long and it turned black. It's more of a message about one's lifestyle. You've been cooking that way for 30 years. Every weekend, there's a barbecue. You grill the meat at high temperatures, and all of this blackening occurs. That's when it becomes a problem in terms of cancer risk. Along with grilled meat, studies have also revealed the dangers of processed meat and the development of cancer. If you enjoy morning bacon and eggs, then you are no stranger to these everyday items that might give you cancer. As described by WHO, processed meats refer to meat that has been transformed through salting, curing, fermentation, smoking, or other processes to enhance flavor or improve preservation. Most processed meats contain pork or beef, but processed meats may also contain other red meats, poultry, offal, or meat byproducts such as blood. Processed meats contain chemicals known as nitrates and nitrites that are converted into N-nitrosochemicals in the body. When these N-nitrosochemicals reach the bowels, they can cause cellular damage and the progressive risk of cancer development. The American Institute of Cancer Research have published articles warning everyday consumers from avoiding excess purchase and consumption of processed meats. Studies indicate that the regular intake of processed meat, even in small daily portions such as around 50 grams or one small hot dog, can elevate the risk of colorectal cancer by 18%. Decreasing your daily intake to processed meats can help reduce the risk of cancer development. Non-stick cookware. And the last everyday item that might give you cancer are non-stick cookwares that seem to make the cooking process easier and more effortless. The reason behind the increased cancer risk in everyday cookware comes from the synthetic chemicals known as polytetrafluoroethylene, PTFE, or more commonly known as Teflon. These Teflon-based kitchen appliances make the cookware irresistible to water and friction. Although Teflon products have been used for numerous decades, the connection between non-stick cookware and cancer is a recent discovery. A study released in 2013 examined the perfluoctanoic acid, PFOA, chemicals used in the production of Teflon and their health complications. These PFOAs are the chemicals that have been linked to various cancers, such as bladder, kidney, ovarian, prostate, and even testicular. The American Cancer Society has even identified perfluorooctanoic acid as possibly carcinogenic to humans. The good news is, less non-stick cookwares are developed without these perfluorooctanoic acid chemicals, with some companies labeling their products as PFOA-free. So, the next time you want to invest in a non-stick cookware, remember to check the labels. Conclusion. We all want to make our homes as safe as possible from external triggers and environmental hazards, but identifying and eliminating the dangerous culprits from within our walls is another essential way we can achieve our goal. Thanks everyone for watching. If you learned something new today, do us a favor and share this video with someone you think might enjoy it. Also, comment down below what you want us to explore next.